plaintiff, LaShonda Morgan, says she's known the defendant since high school, and they eventually became roommates. However, LaShonda claims after the defendant started dating her boyfriend, she began neglecting her bills, and LaShonda's suing her today for unpaid rent. Defendant Jasmine Keys says living with LaShonda was like living in a brothel. Jasmine claims LaShonda constantly had women at the house, and they never wore pants. And Jasmine didn't feel comfortable having her boyfriend around that activity. Jasmine insists LaShonda agreed to pay her rent.
Start with you.
Okay, well, actually, I've been knowing Jasmine Keys since high school. We were best friends, and right now she's like got this guy that she's dealing with, and she decided to neglect the bills and her part of the bargain of being my roommate. So,
You want to give some background other than that?
We went to high school together. We've been friends for a minute. Living with her is like living in a hoe house, a brothel.
Like living in a brothel. Why?
Yes, numerous women. I guess, I don't know if it's a requirement not to wear pants in the house, but as soon as they get there, it's pantsless, big women. I have nothing against big women at all, but they happen to be kind of large with no bottoms on. And
Some folks might like that picture in their mind. Yeah. Some folks might not.
I didn't agree with it, and I had a boyfriend at the time, and he might have liked it, but I wasn't comfortable with him being around the big women with no clothes on. That's basically the gist.
How many were the most in the house at the same time?
At the same
Walking
time?
around.
Maybe 3 at the same
Three,
time.
No.
including her or excluding her?
No, she wore clothes.
Okay.
She wore clothes,
So
just
she
the
would
women.
wear clothes and have her 3 women walk around bottomless.
Yes. 2 small panties, stuff. Just a lot of stuff going on.
Your Honor, she been extra petty.
Ready to go.
She just really been extra petty now. Really, really.
All right, maybe your interpretation of plus
No, they
size.
were small. The panties were small, and the women were big.
I got
know
one
what
girl, my
your
girlfriend
interpretation-
is big, but it's
We
not
don't know
like,
what
come on.
interpretation your big is. It could be 170 or it could be 250. What?
3, 250, a little under 3.
My girlfriend is big, but she just going overboard, Your Honor. She going
Man.
They
overboard.
probably gained a little weight because they were eating my food, so they probably did gain a couple pounds,
Ma'am,
give or take.
you have 3
No, I have one
200
girlfriend.
pound to 250
No, my girlfriend
walking
is
around
heavy.
with.
My girlfriend is heavy, but that
I
ain't
know,
that
but does she walk around with thongs on in the house? I mean, that's essentially what it is a thong if it's too
No, my
small.
girl
If a
don't
woman
know.
300 pounds and she got on 2 small underwear, it's a thong.
Okay, no.
Now, do you have 300 pounds?
Come on.
Do you have 300 and 400 pounders
No,
walking around 4 or 5 at a time with no underwear?
No.
Defendant Jasmine Keys rented an apartment with the plaintiff, and she claims the plaintiff constantly had women in their apartment, and these women were never wearing pants.
Tell me about this unpaid rent.
She moved in May. Okay, the agreement was for her to pay half of the rent. $500, I pay $500. She gave me the first $500. Never seen no more money since then. So anyhow, in June, I go up to her job to ask her what's going on. She don't even work there no more. Bother to tell me she don't work there. I'm thinking, okay, since we've been cool for so long, you gonna come and tell me you lost your job, you need a little more time. None of that. Now it comes her boyfriend. He coming over nights and staying with her. No, it's not like that. This ain't no party house like that. You can drink, you can do this, you can pay your rent. She said, well, I'm gonna get it to you. So
All
then
right, let me hear from you on paying her rent. Particularly this man move in and don't have any money, but go ahead.
He had money.
Tell me about the rent.
And he didn't move in. He wasn't there as frequent as her guests.
Okay.
I say that in plural. Were there. And he would come and go or whatever. I didn't allow him to stay that much because they didn't have on no bottoms. They didn't have on any clothes. So either we went in my room and had our time together.
Secluded yourself.
Yeah, we couldn't
Put
stay
the
in the
chair
living
up
room.
to the door.
Had to. They were big ones, I told you. And then
Stop, leave
we
the big
couldn't.
women alone now.
I'm gonna leave them alone.
Those are my girls.
Okay, right on. But I didn't have to see their. I didn't
All right, I
want
don't
to see
want
all
to see
that.
that of any woman, big, small, or medium.
But
so.
we were confined to my room. Sometimes we came out or whatever the case may be. But I paid the first in May, and I lost my job in June. So.
When did you move out, though?
I barely was there, so I say like the second week of August.
Okay, so why shouldn't you owe?
She told me that she would help during those months. So.
All right. Did you tell her that? And
No, I did not
some
tell
of
her
the debt?
that. No, I didn't tell her I would help for the simple fact I don't feel you need no help from me when you got a guy that's plainly has money, as you heard her just say. So what do you need my help
She don't
for?
want to rely on no man.
Well, that's
Care how
true.
much money he has. You'd rather eat slop and
Well, then she coulda came
drink
to
muddy
me.
water than to ask a man for some money.
Well,
That's how
she coulda
some
came
women
to
are.
me. She
I
coulda
admire
came.
that. Be quiet. You ask them women for money. Why don't you get them to pay for it? They walking around 3 at a time, 400 pounds, wearing
I don't need no
skimpy
money
clothes.
from them.
You need to be paying her. Why somebody pay you for some rent? Do you do it or not?
No,
How
I don't.
many?
I only got one girl.
All right, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Pay your rent. You only got 400 pounds.
Today.
Skimpy clothes on. There's nothing wrong with the weight. I'm just giving the description you got since you're so insulted by it.
I am
But
still.
what if she was skinny?
I mean,
Would you be insulted by that?
She's
A
still
skinny,
in.
bottomless woman? What?
no, I wouldn't be.
Why?
I don't
Then
know.
you can't come in here discriminating like
It's
that.
not
You
discrimination. It's just
It
my
is.
preference.
Oh,
It's just what I prefer to
You
see.
prefer to see
Correct.
skinny women.
Correct. Smaller.
Bottomless.
At least 200. I'm 200, so at least 200.
Bottomless.
Not
You
bottomless.
bring her some bottomless
She pay her
women.
rent, I might bring her some.
Here you go, baby. I don't hear a legal defense to paying her, ma'am. She denies unless you can show
I
me
got
evidence.
proof. I got evidence. I got the text message.
I'm saying her showing me evidence that you forgave the debt. That's
I
essentially
never
what
forgave
she's
it. I
saying.
gave the one when she said
I'm
when she
telling
wanted
her
to
what
retrieve her items, and she agreed and signed it.
Okay. And she shall be agreeing to pay me, and you signed it. All right, ma'am. What defense do you have now that she shows me this agreement?
I basically just signed it so she could stop bugging me.
Well, she hasn't, so
I'm-
give her money and maybe that'll go a little further. $1,750 is your judgment. She signed an agreement. Have a good day.
Petty. With that money, get them some pants to put on, okay?
Yeah,
Make sure
yeah.
they got pants to put on.
Petty.
Get them all a pair of nice pants, okay?
I will once I get
Robes.
this settlement. They all gonna have 2 little thongs that match. Well, hopefully
Nothing.
she'll still be my friend and stop worrying about my women. But if she agree to stay with me, pay the rent.
Just make sure you get some pants for those women.
Well,
With the money.
Well, somehow I don't know.
A robe, something.
I don't even know what to say to her.